All right, what's going on? Yeah, there we go. What's going on, John? John J. Sorry, there's always also an infamous John G. What do I have to level up here? Wait, what's going on? Same stuff. What's going on, Sean? What is going on? Man, I don't know if it's just me or if it's like lag or what. Oh man, I forgot to click. Check something in chat. I wanted to see how strong that 135 is. Yeah, if anybody's on that has or made a post, made a thread in the account reviews page, just let me know. How many do I got ready for later? 225, so I'm 35 short. Yeah, that'd been cool if I would have got her 16. I can get her to 15. I think I'm gonna be short getting her to 16. Cruising though. Get her to 20, get Skylar to 20, and then I'll probably do. I might work on Murphy, getting Murphy up to 20 next. What's going on? When's a good time? The sooner the better if you're going to switch to air. What is going on, Duck? How's that account looking? Oh wait, it's not well, I guess you did some research. Forgot it's not Hero Day yet. Yeah, if you're going to switch to air, switching sooner rather than later will certainly help. Yeah, if I can get this to 20 in just a few weeks here, that'd be awesome. Because then that means I can do. Wait, how many did I have? Oh, I did have some of these. Okay. Um, I think what I'll do then is yeah, I'll get Carly up to 20. I got 15 of these sitting around, so I can get her up to 20, and then I can do a little bit of work on my tank squad. Get my tank squad up there. Hopefully I'll have like a 50 million. Plan is to have like 50 million, 45 million. Missile squad's gonna struggle though. So I am just shy of 133. 30 days of speed ups, T10 research. What are your last three at? Like, are you at like 444 now or 432? Like, what are your levels going across left to right? Oh, yeah, thanks, Anubis. Yeah, still trying to build it out. It's getting there. I see a lot of people jump in every day, so it's pretty cool. 343 and six on top. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not bad though, because you were at like what, twos yesterday and the last three. So now I got a little bit of a race going on between my two accounts. So I got the hospital going 34, tech center going to 34. Everything else is done. So these I can speed up any point. I just don't have the oil, so there's like no reason to like speed these up right now. But I also need a little bit, or when I say a little bit, I need a lot of bit of food. I'm like really low on food. Same thing with gold. Iron, I'm sitting pretty good. But yeah, I need like 11.9 million oil to get 35 now. So the question is, will I get the 12 million oil to get headquarters 35 started before I get the resources and get on the baby account my drill grounds is going to 25. So I got four levels to do on my drill grounds. I have the tech center to do, and then I gotta get the resources to build the well, I gotta get resources to build all that stuff too. But then I need to also get the resources to build actual headquarters 30. So now it's a question of will I get 35 here before I get 30 on the other account? I don't know. But timing wise, it could be like right around Easter week actually. So, and then it's like full on for tier 10 grind on the mini account, and then it's going to be just tech grind. I'll try to max out my hero tech after I finish that because I won't be saving resources anymore. So I'll have everything, built aside from the aircraft center, tank center, and stuff. I'll have to upgrade those some. But yeah, very, very interesting to see which one of those, like which one gets the upgrade first. This one, it's more of a waiting game because it's so hard to get oil. They throw it in like here and there in various events, but it's very finite, or not finite, very restricted. Where resources, like general resources, there's a lot of different ways you can get that, especially grinding the zombie invasion. Like I got a ton of resources today doing zombie invasion. Okay, why is this not clicking? Oh, I bought a bunch of stuff, but I still need to buy these. So I need 7,000 so I can buy the drone parts, and then I'll probably end up picking up the gold here because it's very like cheap for this gold here. Less than 10, I need less than 10,000 of these metals to get 20 gold boxes of gold. So, and then I should probably pick these up. Yeah, I'll wait. So I really want to get resource anything else. So, all right. Is anybody on though that has an account ready to go on the Discord page? I know we had a lot of people sign up, but I don't know who's on. So I'm not like gonna sit there and try to scroll through. If anybody's on, ready to go, let me know. Seen it upgrade all button. This is just annoying. So annoying. Ah. What's going on, Carlitos? Kyle, who is who to 4-star first? Lucius or Skylar? Yeah, 4-star is not that big of a deal. It doesn't matter. I'd probably go Lucius. I'm assuming that you already have Diva and Carly 4-star, maybe even 5-star. Hopefully you got Diva 5-star already. I go Diva 5-star before you get any of those two upgraded to 4-star. Okay. I've been playing on this server. That's a good question. What am I at? 465 days. So basically a year and 100 days. Then the baby account just hit, it's not quite 90 yet. Getting close to 90. Headquarters 29 is cooking on the baby account. So less than 90 days. Already got headquarters 29 going. I just need the tech center, a couple upgrades on the drill grounds. Hopefully get headquarters 30 going. Could have been a lot faster. I just don't have the time to sit there and grind like zombie invasion and other events to maximize rewards. Oh yeah, I forgot. The characters got their update today for the weapon shard upgrades. I need hero shards on my other account. So close to getting Diva 5-star. I don't know who. Oh, she's 101, 156, 10 20. Let's go here. Ah. Okay, there's like almost 40 people on right now. Who signed up for an account? Who signed up in the account reviews? And there's like 10 people that have signed up in the last few days. I need to go back and delete like the old ones. I thought it was like wearing like a, I don't know, it was like a bandana. Hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy when Fiona gets a weapon though. I didn't account review, but did it as in a video of your squads. Did you create a thread? Yeah, we got a ton of people. There's like 15 or 20 of them here. Maybe closer to 15. Which one is yours? We got Blocks, Manny. I know Manny was here yesterday. Oh, there it is. This is my first squad. I can. Oh, send a video. 3 squads. 721. So what are you in like season 2 or something like that? So we got 32, 295, 28.8. So you're like just at the. Wait, how do I open this up? Okay, I don't. Wait. Stop. Back up. All right. So, uh, wait. Why Morrison with the gun? Mm, I would flip flop these two, and then for sure I would get some radars upgraded here for sure next. Um, man, yeah, well, I wouldn't have gotten 2 of these 3-star, that's for sure. I would have just gotten the gun to 4-star and then ran with one of these two to get it to try to get it to like 4-star, 4-star. Yeah, I mean he is on average better. Uh, the thing is though, like Diva tends to be more consistent overall. Yeah, but that's the thing though. It's like you're giving him everything, and he's only good in those scenarios. So in a scenario like this, which I don't think are you gonna have the damage on here? Jump, wait. All right. Wait, did you not show the damage? Why did you not show the damage? No, why didn't you show the damage? I hate when people do that. No, it's just like, because then I can show like when people have like level 40 guns and the rest of their gear isn't like leveled up, but it's like, well, you did this and like this is what you got for it. So it's like I try to show like why you don't do things the way you do it. I just wanted to see what his damage looked like because you're going up against a tank team that's like obviously decent, but not nearly as good. It'd been interesting to see what this did against like another strong squad. It's hard to say. Um, yeah, what are you doing? You have the red gear on him, but you don't even have his auto attack maxed out? Like, why? That's like giving somebody a Barrett 50 cal sniper rifle and giving them a 9 millimeter bullet to shoot with. You're missing so much damage right here, you don't even realize it. Now, if he just had like a level 40 gun, it'd been kind of like whatever. But the fact that he has a red ray or red cannon and a red data chip and his auto attack is 20, like that right there is probably why you should put this stuff on Diva until you get this up. And then once you get that up, slap that back on there and he'll do a ton of damage. Oh yeah, auto attack always. Always auto attack on damage dealers. Always, always, always. Because it's not like they're just sitting there doing skill attacks. They do skill attacks every, well, it depends on the hero, but usually it's like every 6, 7 seconds, something like that. But most of the fight, typically they're doing auto attacks. Yeah. And then like you didn't need to level up. Like you gave you gave Carly a red armor piece, but you don't even have her passive and tactics ability up, but you maxed out Lucius's tactics ability. It's like you're doing everything counterintuitive here. Like if you're gonna beef somebody up, beef them up. Go all in. It's like you're doing half here. Okay, and it's like I did some levels. I'm gonna give you the red stuff, and then I'm gonna max you out, but then I'm gonna give you just basic gear. It's like if you're gonna, yeah, I would probably throw this stuff on there just for like generic everyday use. You're gonna get more out of this on Diva than you are Morrison. But in yeah, and maybe like arena and stuff like that, then just switch it and run it back on Morrison. But for the day to day, especially right now, I would have this stuff on Diva for sure. And then all you gotta do is just get this gun up to 40, or sorry, 4 star. So just switch this stuff and then get it up to 4 star on Morrison. It'll still be pretty good. And then you can switch it up later if you want to, but you need to get his auto attack up for sure. You'll notice a huge difference in damage that he does. So, okay. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Um, I would not touch the auto attacks. Like these should have been left at like 10, 15 until you had maxed out. Yeah, like you already got Diva stuff maxed out here. Um, but like gotten Morrison's auto attack up to 30. you had this tactics ability, the passives abilities, like these need to be level 30 before these were even brought up to level 20, 100%. And again, this is why I wish you would show me the damage part because I'm pretty sure these guys did like nothing. So it's like no reason to upgrade their auto attacks before you have their stuff maxed out. Like your attackers are there to attack. They're your damage dealers, not your defense heroes. So, all right. Well, at least the gear's not like terrible. It's not all over the place. You don't have like a bunch of like 1, 2, 3 stars everywhere. Small improvements. Yeah, now that you have all this stuff to level 40, now on your second team, now you can start working on their gear, getting it all up to level 40. Then your third team, get it all up to 40. Unless you already have it up to 40, I don't know. All right, do the other two. Yeah, yeah, you always do the tactics and passive abilities on tanks. You do the auto attack and tactics abilities on the attackers. Their passives are still good though. What is going on, SR? Thanks for coming back. Always here to support. If I upgrade drone component, the power increase. Does the power increase apply to hero or general? Um, if I upgrade, oh, the drone components. Uh, Typically they do impact hero level because if you look at the drones when you do the increases and you see like the fixed stats for the drone, there's that percentage which depends on the level. It could be like 15%, 20%. You have a percentage that is always going towards your heroes. So whether it's a component that directly impacts the heroes or one that gives the drone a stat increase, which in return gives heroes like a small stat increase. So the drone in total is going to increase hero power. Yeah. So, all right. Nubis, any other questions? Not bad though. Yeah, okay. Does anybody else on that had signed up? Raise your hand if you're here. Got Shar. I don't know who DV8 are. Oh, SR, you signed up too? Okay. I got okay. Shar idiot. That's funny. Okay, well I'll do DV8 real quick and then I'll take a look at that one. All right. Oh, let's see, improve my hero power or attack in any way possible. I mean, you increase your attack power by doing tech. It'd be great if you could guide me further towards the next steps I should take. Day 120. Are you are you free to play? Missing a lot of heroes. Either you're free to play or you didn't buy them. So your least headquarters 28. Wait, is this your main squad? Okay, that's your main squad. Wait, is it? Yeah. Yeah, it has to be. Sorry. There's 28. You got Mason, 4-star, 4-star. Hopefully you didn't put a ton of skill medals into him. Ooh. All right. I would yeah, I would chill on Mason because you're kind of at that point where you're getting like minimum return on him. The only thing good about Mason is this like buff right here for world boss damage. I think that's pretty much it. Otherwise, I wouldn't put any more skill medals into him because you're gonna be kicking yourself when you get Kim to 5-star and you can't max her out right away because she's gonna just skyrocket past Mason when you get her to 5-star and get her abilities up, and then you want to get Murphy to 5-star, Marshall to 5-star, sub sneaker. Oh yeah, completely free to play. Yeah, I would just chill on Mason. Just he's just there, kind of filling the spot. Oh, SR, thanks. Um, found it. Awesome. Oh, you had to join on your laptop. Jeez, that's crazy. I mean, I just know where it is. I've like seen the icon before, so I know where it is, and I have a Galaxy phone. So if that's like an iPhone thing, that's crazy. But thank you very much. Okay, so let's try to move through these. Uh, yeah, I wouldn't upgrade again. Defense heroes do not upgrade their auto attack skills. Don't do it. Very last thing. Same thing with their guns. Like when you give them legendary guns, don't upgrade them. Leave them at 0. It's like the last thing you craft for them. It's the last thing you upgrade for them. Minimum returns. You're gonna upgrade their well, don't do violets. You're gonna just do Murphy's for now. So you're gonna get once he's maxed out, you're gonna max out the passive, the tactics ability, passive, tactics ability, auto, tactics. Just leave Mason where he is for now. And then so you're gonna max out all 3 of these for Kim actually. And then go back and then you can level this up a bit, level this up a bit, but you really just want to hang on to skill medals. Don't go crazy. If you wanted to, in like PvP settings, you could work on Diva and throw Diva in here, or like Swift in here if you wanted to for like PvP fights, just to do something because Mason's not going to do much for you in PvP fighting. So then, yeah, look at gear real quick. Defensive gear, okay. I don't know why we got 22 and 11 going on here. 2-star. You got a lot of 10s. You got a lot of 10s. Don't be doing 10s on me now. Be doing 10s. 20, 40, or nothing. No reason to have 10s. You're not getting the bonuses at 20 and 40 for the physical damage, the energy damage reduction. Again, that's where you'll notice like the survivability difference. So I would yeah, you need to get Kim to 5-star. I would get this gun to 4-star. Get these pieces up to level 40, and then working on Murphy's 4-star armor piece, and then radar piece, and then 4-star armor piece. And then I guess I would start working on Mason's gun. I'd get up to at least like 2-star, and then you can just swap the gear with Diva if you throw her in there, or whoever in there for PvP. So, yeah, free to play, that's always like the tricky one because you're never going to have, or I shouldn't say never, you're always going to have kind of like a weird team until you get outside of season 1 and you can get Stepman and all those guys later on. Uh, Yeah, I wouldn't worry. I would just push the headquarters 30, focus resources on headquarters 30, and then focus your resources then on getting tier 10 troops. Just doing the minimum, to get to the bottom, which you've already pretty much done. So all you're gonna do is just max these guys out. Get the headquarters 30, get your tier 10 troops. Yep. And just be active, try to be online, get drone digs, all that stuff. Whatever you can to stay on top of upgrading the drone. Yeah, the one guy one free to play guy I play with, well, I used to play with, it's not in my alliance anymore, so we went different servers. But he's got his drone components are basically like the same as mine, and he's a little bit behind on the drone. I think he's got another like 1,000 or something like that to go to 150. So after 1 year, uh, it's like 1 year and 2 months ish, I think he got to one or 1 year and 3 months. He got to 150. But yeah, he absolutely grinds and does everything. So, all right. Any other questions before I move on? Kim to 5 stars first, or Williams to 3 stars. What is Williams at right now? Okay, cool. SR, Char. Wait. Hold on. Some technical difficulties. Yes, please post screenshots. I was deleting your email there. Yeah, I don't ask people to post emails and like the chats or threads or anything. If they're sending emails, I usually just like DM people if I need an email. Yeah, so go to your account, take screenshots. I'll show you. Hold on. So like for instance, if you screenshot a battle report, it's going to show all the heroes, their levels, their skills. I could see, what armor you have, who's got it, that sort of thing. No, it's okay. Didn't want your email out there for people to start sending you emails. I think for the most part, people in here are kind of respective, but I don't know. There's 35 people watching, and you never know. Only takes one. Yeah, so you can post screenshots of tech, your drone components, and then screenshots of the battle reports. And if you have it, like if you actually got a PvP battle where it has the different tabs, if you can share that, so I can see it's going to have all the details for the drone, the components, skill chips, and then the actual like damage report to who took what damage, who did what damage, that sort of thing. Okay. All right. Anybody else then? Yeah, sorry. If you wanted to, you could always. I don't know if I should. Is it Char? Char? Like shard? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Yeah, if you wanna do take some screenshots, you can do it right now. You got time. Duck, I don't need to hold your hand every time you do something. Killing me, man. Um, just go, you know what to do. I mean, it's going to be your auto attack, your it's just keep them like keep your auto attack, your tactics ability, and your passive like all within about five levels of each other. If you're talking about yeah, if you're talking about upgrading Morrison, just yeah, get his hold my hand feels nice and warm or yours is. I don't know if you're telling me that to like entice me or what. No, you're fine. I don't know. I'm just waiting. I don't know if anybody else signed up. Yeah, a lot of people here, but I don't know who's on. So if you're in chat and you signed up, let me know. I'm on this BX account. I know a lot of people were on yesterday, but then I got stuck messing around everybody's accounts. Oh, that was yours? Oh, you should have said something. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. All right. I was already looking at it. Drone 76. Okay, unit tech's a little high. We need to take a break on the unit tech for sure. I could probably chill with the hero tech here a little bit. Yeah. So first thing I'm going to tell you is because if you already got some levels in here. If you haven't finished the tech and the construction stuff and the development tree, I would finish those out, and then that would kind of be it. Everything else, I would just do a little bit of valor in your inner city truck and alliance duel, and knock out a few levels in your headquarters because you need. I don't know if you started headquarters 26 yet or not, but yeah, I would go straight from 26, try to get up to 27. Then once you're at 27, you know, you're gonna have to build your barracks, so you're gonna have to like stall a little bit there anyways. Build your barracks up, get your tier 9 troops, and go in and do a little bit of leveling in the special forces tree, just enough to unlock like the next set of like three. So you should have like the top 3 to 4, or is it three? And then you have the one, and then the next three, and then you have two, and then three more before you get to the more morale tree. So just like get those unlocked, but then that starts to get really expensive there. So I would just get to that point once you hit 27, and then push to 30, and then go back and chip away at that. Yeah. Um. Okay. So don't. Yeah. Leave Scarlet alone. Leave her where she's at. Uh. Okay. Don't touch Murphy. Don't touch anything on Murphy until you get Kim to 5 star. Get Kim to 5 star. Then go back, get Murphy to 4 star, and then 5 star. Or shoot, sorry. Um, I would get him to 4 star and get Stepman. Um, yeah, I'd get Stepman to 5 star. I'd get him to 5 star, and then I would upgrade Mm, once you get Kim to 5 star, you can start working on her auto attack and her tactics ability. So the first two. So working on those, getting those towards 30, and then when you get Murphy to 4 star, get his tactics and his passive ability up to 20. Leave the auto attack alone. Don't upgrade that. And then when you get Stepman up to 4 star, get his auto attack, his tactics ability up to 20, and then push him up to 5 star. And hopefully you will have Kim stuff like max level 30 already. Because then you can go in on Stepman, get Murphy to 5 star, get his passive and tactics ability up to 30. And then Marshall, get him up to 5 star after you have, pretty much everybody else max out. And then get his passive and tactics ability. If you're going to pick up Williams, I would probably get Williams up to 3 star and then swap him in for Scarlet, but don't put any more skill medals into Scarlet though. Murphy's special weapon good? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it buffs himself, gives himself some pretty good stats, and then on top of that, every time you level it up, you're getting fixed stat increases, and then you can increase his skill levels. So it's all just about making him beefier and doing mitigating damage for the rest of your team. And then when you get his weapon to level 20, it's good for the whole team because then everybody's HP, defense, and attack go up 7.5%. So it's literally like having a base skin and a half every time you get a hero's weapon up to 20. It's a huge spike in power. The only weapon so far that's just been kind of like has been Marshall's. Still not bad to level up, but it's just kind of weird. After Kim 5 stars, Williams 3 stars. Um, I would finish Murphy 4 stars. Just get him up to 4 stars, get those stat increases, and get those skills up, and then get Stepman up, and then bring Williams in. Because it's not like you don't have a hero. Getting Stepman skills leveled up after you have Kim leveled up, you get Stepman skills leveled up, you'll start doing some huge world boss damage with the two of those leveled up to 5 star. And then their skills, maxed out and everything. It'll be big. Oh, that is 10. Okay. Why is this? Okay, there we go. I was like, why is this not clicking? All right, I see lots of level 10s doing nothing for you. No reason to have all these 10s. Again, you don't get the big stat increases until you get these 20, so don't upgrade to 10 and just set on a bunch of 10 pieces. I would break down, um, I'd break down this gun. Yeah, I'd break down this gun. I'd break down this data chip. So Marshall, he doesn't need a gun. He doesn't need a data chip. Like he needs defensive gear. He just needs to stay alive. So I'd break this down and actually make it a radar, and then just use the ore from when you break these down. You can remake this data chip here, and like these purple pieces can all go away. You don't need purple pieces. It's such minimal value, like stats that you're getting from these. You just break these down, take the ore, do something useful with them. I would get, okay, so break this down, break this down. Yeah, break down all the purple pieces, and then with that ore, you can get yourself. Uh, hmm. I would get. Man, I would break down this armor piece too, and just put a 0-star armor piece on here. There's so many 10 level 10 pieces in here that are just doing not much for you. Because then you're just going to take all that ore and then get Murphy's radar to level 40. Because then he's going to have a level 40 armor piece, level 40 radar piece, and then he's going to be set. And then after that, come in here. I would just get Scarlet's armor piece to level 20, and just kind of just keep this at 20 until you get Williams in here, and then you can get it to 40 and 40. But then I would get Marshall's armor piece and radar piece to just get it up to level 20. And so this will be 0. I'd get this radar piece up to 20 and then work on Statman's cannon. Right now he's only level 3, so it's not like a huge deal. But as you start working on him, you'll want to get this up to level 40 ASAP. And the same thing with data chip. I would just, leave that there for now and then get it up to 40 after you get this to 40. So, all right. Hope that makes sense. Cool. You want to review your free to play? No, Duck. Tired of you. No, I'm just kidding. You know what you're doing, man. At least I hope you are, and hope you know now. Maybe another day. So, all right, we got a lot more still. Where's everybody at? Is Manny back? Manny back tonight? Johnny Boy. We got Manny, Johnny Boy. I wonder if can I like hide these? Yeah, I'm just gonna put like a little so I know I did those. And this one too. That'll help me. All right, cool. All right. Did you have any? Sorry, I know I deleted your other post. Did you have a question, or are you just like asking in general? Pretty new to the game. Are you gonna run? Are you gonna run tank? Are you gonna switch to air? Run missile? What are you thinking? You seem to be a spender, but how big of a spender are you? What day is this? Wait, where's your drone level? Oh, 105. Jeez, what am I looking at? Okay, you got some sevens, some sixes. Well, are you spending on the game though? Okay, you got the 4 squad. Okay, like, do you have an idea? Like, you're thinking like 300 a month, 1,000 a month, 300, 500. Okay. Well, that's up to you, but I would say I would switch either to tank or air. Or sorry, not tank or air. I would switch to missile or air. And if you're going to do it, I would do it now. Oh, what level are you? So headquarters 26. All right, so we got almost 2 garages max. Working on special forces, unit tree, development trees, crazy. Okay. Wait, why'd you do? Oh, I did 2 screenshots there. All about drones if you have 5-star squads. Um, it's it's a combination of the drone, as you have the drone components, you got the drone data chips, you got the drone level, but you also have gear and you got weapon shards now too. So there's a couple different things, and then you have Overlord, and you throw that in after season 2. So, yeah, decorations though, the holiday ones are really the only ones that matter. The holiday ones, and then the God of Judgment, which you get from the seasons. Outside of that, everything else is just, smaller fixed stats. But the holiday ones that give you crit damage, um, is it crit rate? Crit damage, and then, or skill damage, and the damage reduction. Yeah. So, but back to this. Do you, the reason I'm saying this is because if you're playing on a new account or on a new server and you're trying to get a big advantage on people, why don't you have, oh, your drone isn't high enough yet. Okay, never mind. Um, well, that's the thing is if you're gonna switch to air, the sooner you do it, the better. Especially if you, where's your skill points? So yeah, you got, okay, what is, you guys are killing me today. Killing me. Killing me. I mean, Williams or Murphy almost has an auto attack skill that's as nearly as high as your biggest damage dealer. Oh, you guys are absolutely killing me. The funny thing is, I used to do this for a long time too, where I was like, oh, it's just the auto attack damage. But then I started doing it the right way, and you notice a big difference when you actually level up the auto attack, and then your auto attack and tactics ability kind of like go hand in hand, and then the passive you just bring that up like separately because that just like increases the damage you're already doing here. It just kind of brings everything up as you increase your passive. But yeah, if I can guarantee you, if you had maxed this out instead of your passive ability, your world boss damage, I don't know what it's at, but say you were at like 1 billion, you would probably be at like 1.2 billion world boss damage if you max this out instead of this. If you basically like flip flop the levels of them. But anyways, uh, if you're going to switch, like you max the passive out on stamina. Oh, it's not terrible. You just didn't need to level up Murphy at all. Thank goodness Williams is stuck where he's at. Now when you get him to level 4, you can just take these up to 20. But that, I mean, so that's the decision you need to make because you don't want to just sit here and dump a bunch of skill medals into these heroes because you can easily spend another like 300, 400,000 trying to level up these heroes. Uh, where's your, is your air, is this yours? Is this yours on the right here? I think. Yeah. Yeah. So saving those skill medals, and then for instance, as soon as you get Diva to 4-star, instantly auto attack, passive ability, or sorry, not passive, tactics ability, and then passive last, and then um, phew, I would say get Carly to 4-star, get Diva to 5-star. Mm, push Morrison to 5-star. Get Carly to 5-star. Lucius 4-star. Skylar 4-star. Lucius 5-star. Skylar 5-star. And then you'll have all five and five. But attackers, auto attacks, tactics abilities, then passive, defensive heroes, tactics passives. Like these would just be left at 10 until you had pretty much everything else maxed out. The auto attack and tactics abilities, yeah. Because again, the thing your heroes are doing the most is auto attacks. And I've tested it out too. I did it on the world boss. I was pushing the missile world boss, and I had Swift's ability or his auto attack at 10. And so you gotta think missiles was my 13. So it's not like I was leveling up their skills intentionally at all. Um, so most of his abilities were at 10, or most of his skills were at 10. So when I was doing the world boss damage, I think I had like 80,000 skill medals. And when you hit 5 billion, you get 50,000 skill medals back. So I was like, hey, you know what? I can dump skill medals into this and get skill medals back. Definitely worth it. So I took his auto attack ability from 10. I can't remember if I went all the way up to 20 or not, but it was at least 7 to 10 levels, I want to say. And I went from just under 5 billion to like over 5 billion easily. And it was like that big of a jump, and a lot of that came just from Swift, just from his auto attack. Yep. So don't sleep on the auto attacks. People do that, and I'm like, man, you're missing out so much damage, so much damage. Oh, drink side. Yeah, because where's your main squad? Yeah, because you're missing a bunch of damage here. Because all this is doing is just increasing. Oops. So if you, all of them are slightly different. So all you're doing is boosting energy damage. So I think both of these are energy damage, yeah. So all you're doing is increasing the amount of damage that these attacks do. So if you don't level these attacks up, the effect that this has is less, if that makes sense. So think of it like an interest rate. on a loan. The bigger the loan, the higher the interest rate, the more interest. So if you have a $10,000 loan, 10% interest rate, versus if you had a $100,000 loan with a 20% interest rate, it's going to be a lot better than 20% interest rate on a $10,000 loan. If you were the bank anyways, obviously you wouldn't want to pay that. So think of it that way. It's going to have a bigger impact the more you're doing in damage. The more damage you're doing, this is just increasing how much more damage you're going to do with these abilities. John G, there's the other John. We had another John in here earlier. I don't know if he's still around or not. I think I just lost half my viewers talking about interest rates. Oh, hey, I can level something up. What? Did I miss that earlier? Apparently. Yep. Just went from 42 viewers to like 10. I'm just kidding. That'd be wild though. Hello from 846. What's going on, Jeff? Speaking of world boss damage, once again, I didn't do it today. Oh, yeah, I'm like so far off. I'm hoping once I get, oh no, Carly would have to be in the group. Dang it. Mm. Yeah, I might have to run Carly in that attempt when I try to hit 12 billion. Maybe I should do Skylar's. I already committed though to Carly. Dang it. Oh well. Skylar will be next. All right, we'll head back here. Wait, Train VIP special guest. I haven't been selected. John, I have no idea. I got no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. Um, yeah, SR, I don't know if you had any other questions though. I didn't mean to like say that I was like ending or stopping looking at this. Mm, Gear's not terrible, but you didn't need to like again, you didn't need to do the guns here. You didn't need to do the gun and the data chip on Marshall. Um, it would be, I guess, uh, I would just hurry up and get these to 40, these to 40, work on a 4-star gun on Kim. And then if you are going to switch to air, the reason I was saying just leave this, because if you're going to switch to air, you're going to want, the attacking gear for your full backline anyways. But you can break down these two guns here and just give them level 0 guns and then use that ore to level up the radars and then the armor pieces. Just leave those at 0 until you have like all the other gear for everybody else maxed out. No, you don't need to give them. You don't need to give them purple gear. Purple gear just like doesn't really do anything. And it's not like you're going to have it forever. You just break it down and then rebuild the piece is just going to be level 0. It's not like this is going to go away. You just don't get the gold back out of it. You get the ore, you get the ceramic, so you can rebuild the gun. You just don't get the gold back. And you can take the ore and get yourself some level 40 radars, and then get Stepman's gun. I would get Stepman's gun to 40, data chip to 40, as you work on getting, or well, sorry, scratch that. If you do continue to work on him to get him to 5-star, if you're going to switch to aircraft, then you're going to get this stuff up to 40 either way. The same thing with this one. If you're going to get this stuff, like for instance, this would go, if you got this to 40, this to 40, as you're switching to air, then you would give this to Morrison, and then this, if you hadn't upgraded it fully yet, you'd give this stuff to Skylar, then you would upgrade this to 40, 40. But I would go defensive pieces here, and then come back and do your defensive pieces on the back 3, get these back up to 40. After you got Stepman, these pieces up to 40. And then if you are switching to aircraft, getting these pieces up to 40. But I would do those last, like when you're about to switch. Because there's no reason Marshall doesn't need a level 40 cannon before you have like your defensive gear set up. He just needs to survive. All right. Anything else? Going on Thomas, 815. Level 27, I have every hero but Lucius, I'm guessing. It'd be more beneficial to have 3 in the back row with exclusive weapons, I'm guessing. Or all tank missile squad. Yeah, just all air, all tank, all missile. There are some situations where you can mix it up, but in general, it's just better to have full squads. And then just focusing on like one specifically. I wouldn't try to work on Kim Divas and Swift's exclusive weapons. I would pick one and then work on, like, for instance, if you did Kim's, work on Kim's, and then Murphy's, or if you did Divas, doing Divas and Carly's, and then later Skylar's and Marshall's, just depending on who you go with. When you give love to second squad and third. Um, yeah, that's it's always a little bit of a debate. You almost leave your your second and third squads behind while you work on your first, because otherwise it just doesn't get as strong as fast as it can. It's good and bad. Like if you're not quite sure if you're gonna switch and you're running tanks, and then you were also leveling up your tanks and your aircraft and your missile at the same time, and then you go, okay, you know what, I'm gonna switch, and then you switch and it's not as like painful because you're already kind of like same playing level. That's like the only time it's beneficial. But if you early on say, hey, I'm gonna switch to air, like you just need to go all in on air. Max out your air, get all their skills leveled up, maxed out. Their center, so like the aircraft center, you're gonna get that to level 30 first. You're gonna give it all, you're gonna level up all the gear to 40, then you're going to uh, get legendary print upgrades on them, like get their guns, then you're gonna get mythic gear on them. And like all that stuff's going to happen on your first. You're not doing any of that on your second and your third at the same time. You're not like mix matching. You're doing that all in your first. But the one thing, or a couple things, after you max out the skills on your first, you can trickle down to your second. After you get all your gear up to 40 on your first, you can start trickling down the upgrades on your second. So you can start leveling those up to like 20 and 40, all their pieces. Um, and then that, then that trigger or trickles down to the third squad too. And the only difference then at that point is you have max skills, you have maxed out heroes, you have level 40 gear. You just don't have the star imprints, you don't have the mythic gear. So that becomes the only real difference between the three squads at a certain point. But having, for instance, having say like a 45 million first squad versus having three squads that are 40 million, having one squad that's 45 million is a huge difference that people don't that some a lot of people underestimate. Because for me, like for instance, my main squad, it's 45 million right now. If I were to hit somebody that had four 40 million squads, I'm probably going to do a ton of damage to them, clear out two, if not all three squads, depending. Um, but if, for instance, I had decided to go the same route and my squads were all like maybe 41 million to his 40 million, and then I hit him with my 140 million march, I'm only getting through like one squad, if that. So that's why people aim to have like one really big march, because if you hit somebody and there's a huge power gap, you're going to just run through all their teams. Because it's not like you're sitting there a majority of the time and sending out like two, three squads to hit somebody with. Usually you're sending like your first squad to go hit somebody when you're in a like one-on-one scenario. All right, sorry, a bit of a rant there. Uh, some was it Greco boost? That's supposed to be like eco boost. I got a couple of those eco boosts. I spent a ton on increasing the star rank of my air squad heroes and just bought the shards to get the exclusive weapons for Carly, but she still wants. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean she still wants more fun? I'm confused. Who wants more fun? Um, yeah, I got a couple EcoBoost vehicles. The only one that I will not own would be the Mustang. Definitely not buy an EcoBoost Mustang. There's a couple different models of Mustang that I would buy. Okay. I didn't know if you were like saying, okay, never mind. I didn't know if you meant like somebody else was playing on your account and they were wanting you to buy something else. I don't know. Yeah, it's expensive. Once you start spending, like you just kind of have to continue spending. So it is a vicious cycle. No, it's all good. I said about 50 followers your channel. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Thomas. I appreciate it. Always appreciate it. If I decide to go missile, is Tesla damage dealer one until Swift gets exclusive weapon or Swift better? No. I mean, Tesla's just going to be good with like overall damage. So if you get his exclusive weapon and you level it up a bunch, he's definitely going to be the one to give your like best gear to for the time being. But once Tesla's or Swift's weapon comes out, you should have a lot of gear ready to go for him then at that point anyway. So it really shouldn't matter. Because when his weapon comes out, depending on the scenario, he is really really good. What's going on, Red Magic? Car talk going back to Golf R. Who else did were you talking about that the other day, JST, when we were talking about cars? I can't remember if it was a Golf R or there's oh my gosh, it's gonna drive me crazy. Somebody else was talking about cars the other day too. Or a few of us were. Yeah, that was you. Okay. I thought so. Yeah, yeah, that dark horse is still there. They're still trying to get me to buy it. Oh, that's a cool little car. I don't know. I've thought about getting something like that. I thought about trying to find a like a Focus RS, but I don't know. Small. It's not a huge like it's cool, but at the same time, it's not like a huge fan of that like I am the muscle cars. I don't know, it'd be something like that or like a GTR, an Audi R8, something like that. The only reason I really like the GTRs are or and the R8s are the all-wheel drive. They're insane. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if anybody else is on that has an account. I'm just kind of like chatting. Should I five-star my defenders first or the back row? It I got no idea what the levels are of your heroes though. Be able to answer that, Mr. Kale. Oh, you have an ST? Nice. I have my picked up our third ST. It's not a car though. Last summer. Oh yeah. Sounds like a Ford problem, man. Yeah, yep. Explorer. Yep. Yeah, we had a Edge a while ago. Got rid of that. Yeah, I see a lot of their stuff pop up. Man, I might have to go down and visit my brother. He's down in Austin. Yeah, super rich on my channel. I need a lot more members. Plus, I guess I should probably stop doing giveaways. I give all my money away. Or I shouldn't say all my money, but giving a lot of money away. No, I don't have, we have some vehicles, but I don't have my car yet. I have kids. Too many kids at the moment. So, We'll see. I don't know. Michael with the gifted. Wow. Thank you, Michael. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Mr. Michael gifting a membership? Is it Gabriel Lopez? Congrats. Get back to your agenda. Well, I'm waiting. Nobody said anything. I was asking if anybody else signed up that's hanging out. Give this guy his dream car. Wait a minute, I would need any I would need a lot. I would need a lot. How do you get there? Wait, what are you talking about, JST? Yeah, thanks for coming out. Good having you. I don't know. I always love chatting about cars, so I know I like gone off the rails there a little bit. Oh, you roast your teams. Are you signed up? Did you sign up already? Just curious how you farm resources. The best farming is either hitting, you can go hit somebody's base once a day, or not once a day, up to 5 times a day to like for the max resources, loot limit, whatever you want to call it. So you can do that once a day. Otherwise, gold zombies, which we have currently on my main account, farming those like crazy. 100% the best way to get resources in the game. Oh, I pinned the Discord in the chat. So you should be able to see my pinned message. That's a Discord link. And then just go to account reviews. Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, there's like the legitimate farming in this game is just atrocious. The amount of resources you get back is for the time that your troops spend out is just stupid. If they did it, it'd been nice if they would have done it where it had scaled as your headquarters increased, but to have it like the same for everybody is just beyond ridiculous in my opinion. As I can tell you right now, the resources I need for headquarters 35 and the stuff I'm doing is I don't know, probably 1.5 times that for the headquarters 30 stuff, but I'm not getting that from anything outside of like I get an increase from the arms race, I get an increase from the secret mobile. I do get a lot of resources and it's nice because we have a level 31 is it 31? Yeah, level 31 alliance gift. So that makes a huge difference too. Oh, yeah, oil is slow. Sneaker, I don't know if you were on earlier, man, but I only need 1.9 million oil now to get to headquarters 35. So now it's a race between my big account getting to 35 and my mini account getting to 30, as I need to build. I'm building 29 right now, so I got to do the drill grounds. I got 4 levels on the drill grounds to do. Then I got the tech center to level up, and then I can build headquarters 30. And then I just got to do the tier 10 grind, which is gonna be awful. So I'm hoping kind of around the time Easter comes out, I'll be able to start headquarters 30, start headquarters 35, get a bunch of resources and speed ups from Easter, and then just go wild on my tier 10 tech and then whatever I want to do on my main account. Speaking of, oh shoot. Well, I guess I'm just waiting for reset now. I forgot to train troops earlier. I'm at 33,000. Yeah, on the baby account, because I'll have headquarters 30 done. So then I'll just need to do the tech. Obviously, I'll need to do upgrade the tech center 1 more level and then get a barracks up to 40. Okay. Pat, the name of that live stream. Yeah, feeling a bit better. Well, okay. Overall, I feel a lot better. Still kind of like a weird, raspy kind of voice thing going on every once in a while. Then also, it's not as bad now, but like this morning, um, like my nose just like did not stop running. It was like bleeding too. I think it's just like really dry just from the days of sneezing and blowing my nose like a week straight, pretty much. Yeah, no worries. No worries on that. Oh, yeah, the resource stuff is an absolute bear. Yeah, the best thing to do is just save your stamina. Where is mine? Yeah. And just having like as many as these as you can and pop a bunch. And where's so we won't even have like anything around us right now. It'll slow down by Friday. Most people tend to like go crazy the first like day and a half. They want to get a lot of stuff down. So, anyways, um, like say I had a bunch of gold zombies out here I wanted to farm. I would click on this and send this march out, and then once it got close enough, I would hit these, look around to see where the next grouping was, and send it over to a tile, hit those, send it to another tile, and hit those, and just send one team out to try to hit like 100, 150 zombies. Because every time you kill one of these, you are getting 268,000 of each resource. Not like just the food or the iron, but every single resource. So if you clear out 100 of these, you're getting 26 million resources. And then on top of that, say if you did 100 and you spawn 10 bosses and you could get like 1 million gold from each boss that you spawn, there's another 10 million there. And then you'll get, that is not the right thing. You'll get enough metals to come in here and just buy a ton of stuff out of the shop here. The resources, pretty good. Like this chest here is one of the better values. Speed ups are super cheap. You can pick those up. And then I usually always try to get all the drone stuff that I can out of here too. So I'll be nice and let that guy get those though. Yeah, I'll take a look real quick. Oh, one second. This is my free to play ex co or ex alliance friend. So he went with the other or the majority of my old alliance when we had split servers. But yeah, so this is a guy that's completely free to play. Let me go, where's that? Okay. So yeah, his team. So my first squad is 45 million. His first squad right now, 37 million. He's got a level 20, level 10, a level 10. He's got two radar pieces and like that's it. So like that's from the world boss. But then he's got 4 star, 4 star, 4 star, 4 star, working on 2 star. I told him he needed to get these pieces up to 4 star. So yeah, this is that's not gonna have. All right, let me go back to this fight here. So you can see again, free to play, been playing for a year. He got his level 9 components before I did. And this was going back probably about 10 months after playing. We started getting these level 9s. So he's got pretty good progress on this stuff for being free to play. I mean, the guy just plays all the time. The one thing he's definitely lacking is the skill chips. His drone is actually now 150. It was 145. He still doesn't have the gorilla, but the gorilla is getting close. So the gorilla now has been out 5 months, I want to say, about 5 months. So if you're completely free to play, you grind everything out. This is kind of what you expect if you're trying to grit the gorilla. So, yeah, as you can see, 500 levels in the tank class, so he's like all in on tank. So, yep, that's a free to play player right there. Hardcore free to play player. Um, all right, so let's switch back to Discord. Wait, is this it? Man, my back is just killing me. The ice my back. Okay. Did you just switch to air? Ooh, brother. Wait, Discord says waiting invite. Did you click on the link? What was my What was my favorite season between the three? Um, probably three. Everybody really likes one for the fighting. The fighting on one was the best overall, but it was just pure chaos and exhausting. I think like overall playability, three was better, but I hope they bring back like aspects of season one, which a lot of people said. But you already have all the heroes though. Like what's going on with your shards? Okay, I gotta shut this down in the background. All right, later. Later. I could take a look at it later, JST. Yeah, season two is kind of hard in comparison to season one in some ways. All right, so gear, okay. I would get rid of all this purple stuff because you can build another legendary piece. I'd throw like a data chip on Skylar here. Um, I would push this to I push this to 40, but yeah, you need to get Diva to 5 star. You need to get Carl. I would upgrade Carly. So I would go Diva 5 star, Carly 4 star, Morrison 5 star, Carly 5 star, Skylar 5 star, Lucius 5 star. That's what I would do. But I'd get a data chip, break all this stuff down, get all that ore out of there too. You got so much ore tied up in this stuff. Um, get this here, get this to 20, and yeah, I would just work on getting you need to get Diva upgraded to at least 2 star anyways. You only got the one little tick on Morrison to finish him. But I'd push Diva to 5 star, get her gun to 40, get her data chip to 40, work on Morrison's attack gear, get this defensive gear up to 40. So yeah. Otherwise headed in the right direction, I guess, kinda. Yeah. Just make sure when you're upgrading these, when you get to levels, that you stop upgrading the auto attack on Carly and Lucius after 10 and just focus only on their passive tactics. And then same thing with the attackers, getting their attacks, getting their or the auto attacks, get their tactics, and then bring up their passives behind those, and you'll be good to go. But I wouldn't I would stop upgrading special forces, wait until you get to 27, then you can start chipping away at a little bit of this as you work on upgrading to 30. Because I feel like once you get to 27, the push from 27 to 30 does go a little bit faster. You could throw a little bit into here while you're waiting for like the headquarters upgrades and stuff like that. But I wouldn't do any more unit tech. I would just kind of just chill on that stuff for sure. Any other questions? Cool, cool. All right. Yeah, a lot of other ones I didn't get to because people didn't speak up. So, all right. I'm hopping off. I will catch you all tomorrow. I don't even know what day it is. So, tomorrow, Desert Storm Friday night, and that's kind of it for now. Don't really have anything else planned. Um, so we'll see. I know we got the fighting going on with the new meteorite stuff. Yeah. Yeah, thanks again for stopping out, Pat. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. I'll catch you all tomorrow though. Have a good one.